Eligibility checklist. If you are aged between 9 and 65, a local area coordinator can help you to understand the NDIS, apply and connect with other government and community supports. If you have a child younger than 9, an early childhood partner can provide supports to children before they apply, and let families know if the NDIS is right for their child. Answer questions to check your eligibility. Let's talk about what details are required by NDIS in your application. The information required by NDIS to verify your identity is outlined in the Evidence of Identity fact sheet. You will need to provide copies of these documents to the NDIS when you apply for the program. Tell the NDIS if you are unable to do this so that they can determine what to do for you based on your circumstances. Your identification will still need to be verified by NDIS before your application can be processed. You can provide NDIS with either of the following to demonstrate to NDIS that you are under 65 at the time of application, that you reside in Australia, and that you are an Australian citizen or permanent resident. Consent to access and use your Centrelink record. Copies of documents or other evidence that NDIS ask for if you apply in person or over the phone. In most cases, NDIS can just use your identity documents. Do you know who can give NDIS evidence of your impairments? NDIS need evidence of your impairments to help NDIS work out if you're eligible. To provide this, ask your treating professional. For children younger than 6 with developmental delay, an early childhood partner can provide evidence of developmental delay. Your treating professional or early childhood partner can contact NDIS if they need to discuss what evidence to provide. Your treating professional might be your doctor, specialist, or allied health service provider. You should use a professional who has worked with you for a long time, usually for at least 6 months. Is the most appropriate type of professional to give evidence about your impairment, is qualified and registered in their area of practice with the Australian Health Practitioner Regulation Agency or relevant professional authority. If your treating professional does not meet these requirements, NDIS may not be able to verify the information in your access request, and may need to request further information. When NDIS check if you're eligible for the NDIS, NDIS mainly consider the information you give NDIS when you apply. Learn more about who can give NDIS evidence of your disability or impairment on the following pages. Providing evidence of your disability, providing evidence of disability for children. Information for GPs and health professionals. You can also learn more about how NDIS use, collect, and store your personal information. What if you're in a remote or very remote area? NDIS understand it might be hard to get your treating professional to complete their part of the application form in a remote or very remote area. If it's hard to get your treating professional to do this, let NDIS know. You might not need to give NDIS as much evidence about your impairment as people in big cities, depending on what services are available in your area. NDIS use a technical definition for remote and very remote.